Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video. In today's video we are diving into project management softwares for personal use. So if you have a lot of personal projects or you treat your whole life as a project, one of these apps might be perfect for you, but some of them are also great for smaller teams. Let's just jump right into them. And Milanote is a highly visual application, so everything is very visual. It has a lot of different whiteboards where you can place things like pictures, or you can have Kanban boards, headers, you can divide things, and so on. And I have one board for my personal social media, which I will show you, and I will have to zoom out. But here I have created different Kanban boards. I have my color palette right here, and inside of these boards I have my ideas, I have notes that I have taken, and so on. So there are a lot of things you can add into this. I'm actually not using it personally. I've just been testing it out, and I have used it previously, but the way this works is that you can drag different elements into your board. So these are columns, and you can drag things into columns to create Kanban boards. You can drag notes on top of here, and you can even have documents as I have right here. So I have a couple of my blog posts right here, which are documents inside of the app, and the documents show you the word count. You can easily add images, and they have a great web clipper as well for clipping images on the web if you ever come across an idea. So this is, like I said, really visual. It is quite easy to learn as well, and it does a great job at presenting your ideas more visually and having a more visual project manager. I would probably recommend this most for people who work in creative fields like design and do a lot of designing, because that's where it does a great job. It is also really good for filmmakers. I've seen a lot of filmmakers use this, and I have used it a bit myself for some work projects in my day job where I've had a lot of different ideas and pictures, images, files, and I've just placed them all into there. It also works with files from the Adobe Creative Cloud, which is amazing because I tend to lose those files. So it has a lot of great functionality inside of it, and it also allows you to do commenting if you are on a team. When it comes to the pricing plan of this, you get it for free for 100 notes, images, or links, 10 file uploads, and unlimited shared boards, which isn't amazing, but it works if you want to use it for a few projects and delete them and start new ones. That is a way of using this totally for free. But for the paid plan, it costs you $9.99 if billed annually, or $12.50 if billed monthly, and that gives you unlimited of everything. And they also have a great team plan here as well. So for up to 10 people, it will cost you $49. Dollars. For up to 50 people, it will cost you $99. So the team pricing on this is quite good, but I think that it is a little expensive on the monthly plan if you pay monthly. However, it is a great application, and if you're looking for a more visual bent to your project management, this is probably the app for you. Next app I'm going to talk about is actually Notion, and Notion does a great job at many things. I would probably call this the Build-A-Bear of different note-taking and productivity apps. You can build your whole entire workflow, and that's what Notion is really good at. So if you're looking for a specific workflow, there are specific ways you want your project manager to act, this is probably the app for you. lot of great videos on YouTube and actually everywhere. They even have a calendar app now. So this could be your place for life management in general, but it also does a great job um, at project management. That's what I have been using it for. And if we take a look at my social media, here I have all of my social media ideas. I actually don't have a Kanban view, but I have a calendar view. But you can easily add new views right here, and they even have a timeline view as well. So this is a great application for a lot of different purposes. It is great for uh, just life management in general, great for note taking, and it also is really good for project management. The one thing you need to keep in mind when it comes to Notion is that you will have to spend time actually building out your system, and you will also have to spend time with maintaining it and learning the application. And it is also online, so if you have a lot of information inside of here, this might take a while to load. I've had that problem a couple of times. It has gotten a lot faster now. It was worse before, but it is still something that you should keep in mind. As you can see here, they have a widget view or a home view where you can have different things right here and see your whole workspace at a glance right here. You have the inbox feature here as well, which shows you notifications. This is again for teams. So if you're working with a team, this is a great feature. But for personal use, it has a lot of great benefits as well. And the pricing on this is really good because if you're just going to use it by yourself and you don't need to upload a lot of huge files, uh, the free plan will get you everything you need. You can also add the Notion AI, which is the Q&A right here, and they also have a ChatGPT right within inside of the app if you pay for the AI, but here you can ask questions and it will gather information from inside of your workspace, which is something I think is really cool. I still think that it isn't as good as I want it to be. I'm still struggling to use these chat features, and I'm pretty sure that they will only get better. But for the price of $8 each month, you can add Notion AI to all of the plans. When it comes to the team plans, they have um, the plus plan and the business plan. And the plus plan gives you unlimited blocks for teams, unlimited file uploads, 30-day page history, and invite 100 guests. So the guests, the page history, and the file uploads are the main difference between the free plan and the first pay plan. With the business plan, you get a lot of business things that you actually don't need if you are a very small team um, or just one person. If you are a person that has to upload a lot of huge files, I would probably go for the plus plan, which I think is quite reasonably priced for what you get. Notion is one of the biggest productivity apps out there, and I think their pricing is quite good, but again, you can get far with the free plan. I've only used the free plan except for 2 months when I was working with a client when I was freelancing. So amazing application, great for project management and great for personal use as well. So let's take a look at the simplest one on here. This app is called Trello and it is owned by Atlassian if you are familiar with them, but this is quite simple. It all started with just being Kanban boards. You now have table view and calendar view on the pro plans as well. But if you are a person that likes to work in Kanban boards, this might be the best app for you because it is so simple to use. You just create a board, you add your list, and you drag things along. Really easy to learn. So if you are like me and you don't want to spend too much time organizing and you want to rather spend that time working, this might be a great option. It is also great for visual views, like I have right here. This is one of their templates. You can actually add pictures and make it a little bit more visual. I've actually seen people use this as more of a visual note-taking app, even though I don't recommend it. I still think that it can become a bit more visual. So inside of here you have labels, you can add dates, attachments, checklists, but one thing you need to know about these checklists, or subtasks as I call them, is that they are only available on the Pro plans. You can add labels, you can attach files right here, and you can also add custom fields on the Pro plan. So the free plan only actually gives you access to your boards, and you will be able to drag things between your boards right here. But on the paid plan, you actually get a lot of functionality. So you get the checklists in the uh, free plan, but you can't actually add a due date. So that's what's right. You can't add a due date into this. I can add a checklist, but I can't add due dates to my checklist. Um, but I can add days. So I can add a due date on the card itself, but I can't do it for the checklist for the subtasks. Quite easy to learn, quite easy to use, and a really good application for someone that's just want a simple way to track their projects. When it comes to the pricing of this, you get unlimited cards, but you only get up to 10 boards, which is quite good. You get unlimited power-ups, unlimited storage, 10 megabytes per file, which is also really good. You get the custom background stickers, you get 250 workspace command runs per month, unlimited activity log, assignee, and due dates apart from the checklists, iOS and mobile app, and two-factor authentication. But the standard plan here is quite cheap as well. You get unlimited boards, advanced checklists, custom fields, unlimited storage, 1,000 workspace commands, single board guests, and saved searches. With the premium plan, you get all of the different views and AI as well. So again, more tailored towards teams. I would say that this one is. I would actually like the views to be available on the standard plan as well. But again, if you're just looking for something to track your projects with Kanban boards, this is a great application on the free plan. If you want to add a bit more functionality, I actually like the premium plan a lot better than the standard plan. Uh, I personally think that the main reason for paying for something like this is the views and maybe the advanced checklists, but you get both of them in the premium plan. It is a great application, and it was one of the first ones I personally used back when I was 18, 19 years old. So this has a special place in my heart. I have a couple more to show you, and the next one is Clickup, and Clickup is what I call an everything application. It has it all. Everything you could imagine, it has. Everything from having whiteboards inside of here, so you can have whiteboards and you can add documents in your whiteboards. And fun fact, you can actually add documents inside of this app as well, so you could have your company wiki, or like I have had a lot of different app notes inside of here. I don't actually like the organization of the different of the docs or the notes. That's something I'm not a big fan of, but they have also added an Ask AI feature on their Pro plans, which allows you to ask your AI about the different information you have inside of it. I haven't tested it myself, so I'm not sure how good it is, but it is a possibility. You have a way to see your lists, or what I call tasks. And inside of here, you have a lot of different views. So we have a board view, we have uh, the list view right here, we have the calendar view, and I can add quite a few views here. So calendar, doc, table, board, Gantt chart, form, dashboard, timeline, workload, everything you could imagine this app has. One thing I don't like about it is that I feel like it is a little too much when you have everything. That's just something that has been annoying me personally. And they also have the ability to see your tasks. You can have a dashboard and you can create your own dashboards as well. So you can see everything you need to see and everything you want to see. And these are customizable, so you can add new cards into here and remove cards as well. We have the ability to record a clip, create a reminder, or create a doc. It has a great web clipper as well, uh, so you can clip things into here. And like I said, it has everything you would ever want from a productivity app and probably a little bit more as well. It takes a little while to actually learn the app, simply because there is just so much inside of it. But I would say that this is a great all-rounder for project management. And if you want to build your workflow yourself, but you don't want to do it as extensively as something in like Notion, which is a no-code tool, this is actually a great option. And I know that a lot of people are actually using Clickup as their project manager. I used it for a little while for one of my YouTube videos. I tried to build a second brain inside of here, and this can also be an app where you just have everything and everything regarding life management, from your notes to your tasks. When it comes to pricing, they have a free forever plan, which is really good. Uh, it gives you unlimited tasks, unlimited free plan members, collaborative docs, whiteboard, everything view, real-time chat, Kanban board, sprint management, calendar view, everything you would want. And for the unlimited plan, which costs you $7 each month or $10 each month if billed monthly, you get unlimited storage, integrations, dashboards, guest with permissions, unlimited Gantt charts, custom fields, column calculations, email inside of ClickUp, teams, user groups, native time tracking, goals, and portfolios, form view, resource management, agile reporting, and AI compatibility. So you actually get everything you need for personal use on this one. And it is best for personal use, as they say right here. But if you want unlimited storage, and again, you have to put many files into here, this is a great option. Or if you are a smaller team, this is a great option as well. This is more tailored towards teams, but I think that it still does a good job for individuals as well who want to use it as a hub for their productivity. The last app we have here is actually Smartsuite, which is an app I have tested a little bit. This is actually the only app I haven't used for my own productivity. I've tested it out, I've played around with it, but all of the other apps I've actually used for at least one project. I haven't done that with this one, but I've seen it gain a lot of hype and a lot of YouTubers are talking about it, so I thought I should include it inside of here. Let's just jump into one of my boards. So these are the boards that were created by the app when I first created my profile. We have a bunch of different views here as well, and we can add more. So grid view, card, calendar, Kanban, timeline, chart, form, dashboard, map view. Quite similar to the last app I talked about, ClickUp. And here you can sort things differently. So people, personas, design, content, brand assets, channels. So you have different ways of sorting this. We can add new columns into this as well. So I can add new fields, and there are quite a few to actually choose from. Quite a few to choose from. So you could add new fields. This has more of a traditional project management design to it. It feels more like the traditional apps than a lot of the other ones I have shown you. And as I said, you can have different views. You can actually add a bit of notes inside of here as well, if that is something you like doing. If you are familiar with traditional project management applications, this might be the easiest one to get into. I would say that it is more similar to do something like Clickup than something like Notion or Milanote. You don't get the ability to build as much and tailor your system as much, but you get an easier to use application and more of a traditional project management. And you can add everything you would expect in a database like this. For example, filters, sorting. You can show or not show different fields. You can add new views. You can add a bit of notes your different uh, into your different projects, and you can have multiple different workspaces right here. So this is one that I think is really exciting and probably the best one for people looking for a traditional project manager. I would say that these traditional apps are more tailored towards teams than personal use, but it is possible to use them as an individual as well. When it comes to the pricing, they also have a free plan. So 3 users, 5 solutions, 1,000 records per solution, 100 megabytes of file storage, and 14 days of recycle bin, which isn't too bad. Uh, the team plan is quite similar to all of the other applications. $10 if billed monthly, $12 if uh, $10 if billed yearly, and $12 if billed monthly. With this, you get unlimited users, unlimited solutions, 5,000 records per solution, 50 gigabytes of file storage, and 30-day recycle bin. So again, I would say that these are best. This plan is best for individuals. This is better for teams. Even small teams, I would probably recommend this. That's all I have for today's video. This has been a long one. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.